Hello fellow Star Wars fans, my name is Star and welcome back to the channel. Today I will be reviewing Darth Vader issue number 8. This is Into the Fire part 3. We have the Eye of Webbish Bog on the cover with Darth Vader. Pretty cool stuff right there. So this arc is all about Vader, who is basically stranded, left for dead on Mustafar because the Emperor thinks he is weak and is just testing his strength once more like he has done several times in the past. But he doesn't make things easy for Vader at all. He ends up sending Eye of Webbish, who you've seen in episode 9, and that is going to be the person that ends up hunting him through the last issue, to the point where Vader hears a voice in the last issue. He explores this cave, finds out he is basically looking at the Eye of Webbish Bog, and he is in their domain, and that's where this entire issue takes place. As you open up with Eye of Webbish, who is speaking with a very familiar Umbaran. I'm pretty sure that is Sly Moore from the Phantom Menace. That's right, that was one of the right-hand men of Palpatine in his rise to power, and apparently stuck with him during the Empire. So I want to see more of what the heck is going on with Sly Moore, because she has a lot of power with Death Troopers pointing their weapons at the Eye of Webbish, and he failed to finish off Darth Vader, and doesn't look like Sly Moore is very happy, because she knows that the Emperor's not going to be very happy about that. So we will see what happens further along with that plot line. But the majority of this issue is Vader in this cave. He is fighting off these lava fleas, which are lava nymphs, which you see from the video game, the VR game that is Vader Immortal. We see him fighting off like Balrog looking creatures, but the whole time you have the Eye of Webbish Bog, who is talking to him through the Force or something to that nature, through his mind. And it is very much an introspection for Darth Vader. Remember, in this time, he is between the events of The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. So we are seeing this kind of different approach to Vader. And this Eye of Webbish Bog is asking these very deep questions, like, what would you do if you could choose, since you are the chosen one? What do you want? What do you need? And this entire time he's fighting off these different creatures, he is having flashbacks to him in Empire Strikes Back, with kneeling in front of the Emperor as he tells him about who this Luke Skywalker is. Things like him with Luke on Cloud City, things with him as Anakin before he actually got in the suit. So there's so much deep inner thoughts that we experience through Vader's torment at the hands of this Eye of Webbish Bog. So by the end of this issue, he comes face to face with Eye of Webbish Bog, and this is something that was supposed to be in The Rise of Skywalker. It was in a novelization, so technically it is canon, especially since it's in this right now. This was the plan. And he basically sees this thing, this spider that is on top of a baby's looking head coming out of the lava. At first it looks like Anakin. The second time it looks like Luke. At the third time it looks like the Emperor. So this thing is testing Vader. And Vader knows the Emperor is up to something, to the point where eventually Vader takes basically the biggest test and walks through the lava. Remember, he has droid legs right now since he was dismantled by the Emperor. He got these droid legs, and he goes and he gets the Wayfinder from the hand of whatever creature the Eye of Webbish Bog is on top of, and that is the Wayfinder to Exegol. So that is how we leave off in this issue. He goes to this Jedi Starfighter in Ada Class 2 from Revenge of the Sith, which was really cool. And we see him meeting once again with Eye of Webbish, who has some pretty cool looking droids. And Vader just says, good, because I need parts anyway, as if he's going to just destroy all these droids. And that's how we leave off in this issue. So it's definitely a bridge kind of episode, or issue rather. I always get this confused anymore with talking about Mandalorian. I'm talking about issues and I'm talking about episodes all the time, and I always get them interchanged. But we will see what happens in the future. It looks like they could be going to Exegol. Ochi and Darth Vader might be teaming up if you look at the cover of the next issue. Of course, you can't always go by the covers when it comes to comics, because they do some far-fetched things that never happen in the books. But I would like to see these two characters definitely team up. It's going to be cool to see if Vader ever comes down to understanding a little bit more about the secrets of the Emperor. Remember, he can't really learn too much about him, because then he would know the secrets, and then the Return of the Jedi would go way differently. I am pretty sure about that. So what did you guys think about Darth Vader issue number 8? Let's talk about it in the comment section down below. Like I said, this is more of like a table setter episode or issue, so I'm looking forward to seeing how this overall arc concludes. So lately I've been doing a lot of High Republic content. I've been very excited to have been given a chance and the opportunity to review the books a little bit earlier than the release next month. So make sure you guys go ahead and check out my reviews for Charles Soule's Light of the Jedi, as well as Justina Ireland's A Test of Courage. And I will have my review for Into the Dark, written by Claudia Gray, up very, very soon. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of that High Republic content. I have an entire playlist dedicated to it. It's really good so far, but make sure you go ahead and get your pre-orders in, because everybody's going to be talking about the High Republic as soon as The Mandalorian's over. That is what the gaze of the fandom is going to be shifting towards, so you definitely want to prepare yourself for that. So that's going to do it for me, Starpter. Thank you so much for watching, and may the Force be with you always. Thanks for checking out the video. Please hit that thumbs up symbol. It helps me know that I'm making content that you guys enjoy. And if you enjoyed this video, I also include 2 videos down below you guys should check out. And please consider subscribing to this channel. It helps support me, and it notifies you guys of when I get new videos up on the channel. You can also contact me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at StarRaptor.